Hi everybody, this is Crystal. So today I'm going to show you how to properly purchase yarn cakes so that if you have a project that takes multiple skeins of the same color of yarn cake, that your project the colors always flow the same throughout and they don't start to look a little bit wonky, like the colors start becoming off. So I'm going to go ahead and show you. I'm going to turn my camera around real quick. Okay, now this is just a tip for me. You do not have to follow this tip or any of my tips, but this is just how I buy my cakes of yarn. And especially if you're using the same color of cake, multiple cakes for the same project, so your colors always line up the same on your project. Now it works for any type of cake, carry-on cakes, Premier Sweet Roll, and even mandala. Any type of cake, it's all the same concept, and it's actually really pretty easy. What you want to do when you're buying a cake is you want to make sure the center color is the same on every cake. So it's that easy. As you can see on this mandala right here, the center is white on both of them. So when I use this one and I use the colors, you can see that the last little bit is going to be white, and then it's going to start again with the white up here in the center, and then you'll have the same colors again and it'll end in white, and then your next skein that you use will start in white again, and the colors will all line up. Now if I was to use this mandala and this mandala, say I use this one from the center pull your cake, started with the white and moved all the way down, and I ended in white, and then I started here with the dark blue, the colors are not going to match up. So I'll be starting with the dark blue where I should have started with the white. So it'll be a big hunk of your project where the colors are just not the same. So it's actually pretty easy. It's a pretty easy concept to get and to go do. It takes a little time finding, where you're shopping to get all the centers to match up, but you really want to do that. Can you see how these two would not match up? So if I started from the center and I worked down and I ended in a white, and then I started with the dark blue, it'd be like me starting here with this dark blue, and it's just not going to work out. It's not going to look uniform. Your project's going to look a little funny because all the colors aren't going to line up. I mean, your project's still going to be beautiful, but the colors are not going to flow correctly as they would if you got two skeins that were identical. The centers were exactly the same. That means they're going to end in the same color. And well, there's a little more white on this one, but it still ends with white here, and that's fine because not every skein has the exact same amount of yards in it. But that's what you want. The center color to always be the same. Just for the same for the sweet roll or any type of cake. You see how my center is purple, and then they both end in blue. So when I start again, I'll be starting with purple, and I'll start the same row of colors again, end in blue, and I'll start another one with purple, and the colors are going to run the same on the skeins. Same for the big carry-on cakes. Just got the centers the same, and that all the colors are going to flow the same, and they're going to end the same. That way when you start from the center on the next skein, it's going to match the skein that you just did. So it's that easy. And it doesn't just have to be these cakes. It's any cake that you have. It's all the same concept. You just want to make sure that the center of your skein is the same, or the center of your cake is the same color, and that the colors are flow the same throughout. And that way your project's always going to look the same. It's not going to have points in it that are where you just did blue, started a new skein, and then that skein started in blue, so you'll have a big block of blue where you should have had white and gray. So it's that easy. That's just a little helpful tip for me. Now remember, you don't ever have to follow any of my tips. It's just something I thought maybe that would help some people. Maybe some people didn't know that. But that's the best way to buy a cake of yarn to make your projects look the best that they can be. Thanks, everybody.